Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Dovey. Hello. We're doing another pick a card today. This reading is the closure you need. So, excuse me. I suspect most of you guys will come here probably for closure on a love situation. But we'll see what comes out on the cards. I do have my love oracle messages here if I need to pull on that. Yeah, so this reading is pretty much, you didn't get closure at the end of a relationship, whether the person ghosted you or you had an argument and just never spoke again, or maybe they blocked you or you blocked them. Or also, in some circumstances, maybe unfortunately someone passed on and you didn't get the closure that you needed from them while they were here. Okay, so 3 piles. First pile is Medicine Guardian. Second pile is Lady, which is similar to the Empress card in Tarot. And then third is Earth Mother. Same thing, like Empress with maybe a little bit of Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. A lot of green here, which I'm kind of not surprised because a lot of times it's our heart that needs closure. So I'm not surprised that we're seeing a lot of green here. Green represents the heart chakra. So if you need time, you can pause the video right here. If you need to decide which, pile you're going to go with. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So pile 1, you are at 238. Medicine Garden, be open to healing information. Okay. So I'm gonna use this deck first. Pull some tarot first. Please tell me about pile 1 and the closure that they need. Who is the person that they need closure from? So first, what I'm gonna do is pull some cards to kind of help us get an idea of who's coming through this reading for you. And then from there, we'll proceed on, what happened, maybe why it happened, what lessons were maybe supposed to be learned from it, and what the person would like to, convey to you that they didn't get to. Also, we will read on the outcome of this relationship, if it can be mended or is it done, was the person just in your life for a reason, like I said, or a lesson to be learned. So we have King of Cups, and again, more like green energy. I hope you guys, let me see, I'm trying a different angle today. Hermit. So far we have water energy out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Hermit is represented by Virgo. Knight of Cups and Page of Cups. So far I am getting the energy that um, this is a masculine person coming through, or somebody with masculine energy. And if it wasn't a love relationship, then I'm getting that you had some type of creative or artistic venture with this person. So a lot of cups and emotions and like water out here. Or it could just be even just showing you what kind of person they were. And then you have the Empress. Now, granted, these cards, the border for all the cards are in green, but it's still like everything, I'm just seeing green. This person may have been the type of person to wear their heart on their sleeves. I'm about the King of Cups. Transformation. Yeah, I was feeling that already, that this person may have passed on. And I'm getting that it could have been abrupt, like an accident or like an accidental overdose, unaliving. I'm sorry, this may be triggering, but yeah, you feel like things were left unsaid, or they feel like things that were left unsaid. Maybe you didn't get to speak to them in time. Temperance. This may have happened when you were fairly young too. Because I'm feeling like whatever this was, it kind of painted how you see life. Maybe even how you deal with death in general. Five of Cups. You may have, if this was a father figure, you may have had to grow up quicker because you kind of also needed to help your mom through her grief. Like you may have had to take more and more responsibilities, had to grow up quicker. Now, for others, this is a love situation. It feels like this person did care about you greatly, seeing you as the Empress, but didn't, maybe what the timing wasn't right. Like they couldn't be the person you wanted to be for you. Hierophant and King of Wands. Yeah, they couldn't. Maybe you wanted somebody like a more traditional, grounded type of person, but they were more like still wanting to live wild and free type of energy. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, it's feeling like, yeah, like maybe right person, wrong time. Why is the Hangman here? Three of Cups and the Moon. I feel like this person is saying they may have put their friends or their social group like before the relationship, or maybe if this was the person that passed over, they put their habits in as priority over others. So if they did have addictions, they chose those over over their relationships, you and others as well. Why is the Five of Pumpkins here? I feel like, if, like I said, if this is a person that is passed on, they may have left a lot of debt, not just financial debt, but just the debt, the burdens of leaving people without answers, or maybe even what happened to them, because it's giving like some type of mystery around their death if this person has moved on. And for others who this person is still here and it's a relationship, there's confusion around, you have confusion around how they felt about you, because it seemed like you guys really hit it off, but then maybe they just started withdrawing, and it was because they didn't feel like they were good enough for you at the moment. They still had to get their stuff together, or maybe that even though they really enjoyed your company and being around you, they maybe thought it wasn't going to last the test of time. And that might be, I feel like that's because the person is more scared of, or has a fear of commitment than, it's almost like, well, I'm abandoned the situation before they get to abandon me. That's the feeling I'm getting. Yeah, and then those who, this, like I said, that pass on, not only did they leave, like, maybe, like I said, financial debts, they left emotional debts, they left people really heartbroken, but also like not understanding why or how. Like I said, it might be a mystery around the actual cause of death. I'm really getting that for those who this person passed on, you kind of had to be the support person at a young age, because I feel like, especially the feminine people in your life, kind of like they couldn't handle the grief well, so you had to become that person. Okay, that's just some brief information that I got. Let's see if we can get now. We have Judgment at the bottom too. So I feel like this person just really feels harshly judged or misunderstood. So for those who this was a love relationship, you may have even said something not knowing that you triggered something in this person, like a wound that they had. So it kind of made them pull away and be scared of committing more to the relationship. For those who this person, passed on, they felt harshly judged here. They felt like people didn't understand them, or maybe only, painted them as, somebody who's an addict, or just a person who just couldn't get it together. And they're like, no, it was something deeper than that. Maybe they were battling, maybe some type of mental issues that people weren't aware of, or it's just a darkness within them, that people just couldn't understand, okay? Or didn't want to understand. They just judged the surface of things. Okay, so I'm going to clear this a little bit, and then I'm going to go into details about, what do they need to say to you, or what kind of closure do they want to give to you. Okay, so what closure does pile one's person want to give them? What like messages do you have? Page of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, I'm really getting this person has felt misunderstood. Eight of Cups. I'm also getting to those who, for this was love, their emotions were so deep for you, it's kind of scared them. They didn't know how to keep that going, how to properly connect with you. It sounds like they had maybe trouble with being vulnerable. The World and the Eight of Pentacles. For those that this person, has passed on, they just didn't feel like they fit into this world, that they were meant for this world. It just was really hard for them. Okay. But they take that, like, they're taking that on for themselves. They're not putting it on anybody else. I think when they were here, maybe they did blame others around them, but now they're like, no, it was me. I just couldn't deal. They were my lovers. It was my choice. Four Swords, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and Nine of Candles. For those who this is a love relationship, the person, they just felt, they really just feel like they could not meet your standards, or like your passion for life. Like, it's something about, they just didn't see where they fit into your life. maybe you're very independent and they just felt like, well, what do I bring to the table? What do they need me for? It really is like it feels like an abandonment move this person had. Like they just felt like you were eventually going to walk away from them, so they just did it first. Three of Swords, Hangman. Yeah, they were scared. They were really scared to be vulnerable. And those who this person has crossed over, they just couldn't they couldn't escape the pain, and then something about the mind. For some, this is very specific, but I feel like for some of the people, like you thought this person had some type of mental illness, but it actually was maybe even like some type of tumor that was just never caught, like a brain tumor. It was something making them, something medical that was making them have these like hallucinations. I feel like if they did turn to addictions, it was to combat this. It really feels like something was missed medically. A misdiagnosis maybe. Anything else? Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands. They're saying like it was financial. Like they feel like because they didn't have the means or good insurance, they didn't get proper care, or they got overlooked, kind of like pushed to the side. Again, that's probably might only be for one person. I don't know if there's anything that you can do about that currently. Like a lawsuit of malpractice. I don't know if you could do anything about that now. I don't know how long ago this happened, but it does feel like somebody could have been misdiagnosed and was really dealing with a real serious medical condition that just wasn't caught or was considered something completely different. Why is the Knight of Candles here? Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, and Four of Wands. For some of you guys, you have like some type of memorial or vigil for this person every year, and they're just, I guess they're just acknowledging that they see that, they know that they're there with you. And then those who this was love, I just feel like now in hindsight they look at it as like them walking away in the way that they did was kind of selfish. But they didn't know how to express themselves to you, okay? But they also don't trust you, but it's not anything that you've done. It's just, like I said, I feel like this person has abandonment issues and trust issues. Like, they just couldn't, they didn't trust you with their feelings or even expressing true self to you, because they didn't think that you would be understanding. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they're grateful for the time that you did have, though, or the care that you did show them. Like they haven't forgotten about you. You were definitely somebody that's going to stick in their mind for many years to come. May even compare, their new girlfriend or boyfriend to you. Four of Cups. I thought Four of Cups maybe it was in the first spread. Yeah, they can't. Nobody compares to you. I'm gonna pull an Oracle card real quick, and then I'm going to see where the outcome of this relationship is. Tell me about pile one's person, what closure they want to give. The Flame and the Nectar. I feel like that's going with what I just said. Like you definitely made a difference in that person's life. They're always going to remember you. Your time together was passionate. And those who this person moved on, they feel like you really turned out to be a wonderful person. So this person, like I said, I feel like this happened when you were young, and now you're probably an adult. So you have Anima, Mundi, the Crone, the Queen, the Vessel, the Shaman. I feel like you're wise beyond your years. Oh, and then you have the Heart at the bottom. Then I say these readings are going to be definitely heart chakra related. Yeah, they feel like you're wise beyond your years. That you're very smart, and that they learned a lot through you. Even for the short amount of time, like I said, whether it was a relationship or the short amount of time you may have had with this loved one that passed. They kind of just always seen you being the person you are now. Okay? So let's find out the outcome of this situation. That will probably lean more towards, the love relationship, since, the other person is no longer here with us. I mean, they could be a guide or, an ancestor for you now, but, I don't see too much changing. Please tell me about the outcome of pile one's relationship with this person. So you have the Tower, the Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Six of Cups, and the World. I feel like this person is gonna like surprise you in some way, like pop up on you. The person, the love scenario we were talking about. I don't know. Let's keep going first. Let's see. Why is this happening? They feel like the timing is right now. Five of Cups. An Empress. And Knight of Swords. I feel like they're going to come back to confess love, really, and tell you how wonderful you are and like the difference you made knowing you. But I would say it'll be up to you where it goes next. But I just feel like they want to come. They're ready now to come in and tell you their true feelings. What's the world here? Temperance, 9 swords, 9 candles. So yeah, I feel like if anything comes of this meeting or conversation, you guys both are gonna feel healed and actually fully ready to move on. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Pile One. I hope it resonated. I hope it didn't trigger too much for those who this was their loved one that came through. If you feel free to leave me a comment, let me know if it resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you know when I post new videos. And take care, Pile One. Bye-bye. Okay. Pile 2, you guys were the lady. And we're going to pull tarot first. We're at 31, 38. And what I'm going to do as well is first I'm going to pull cards to find out like who we are, who's coming through in the message, so we can kind of have an idea who is coming through. Because not always you can set the intention for a certain person to come through, and somebody completely different can come through. You know, it's what messages you need to hear right now for closure. Okay. Pile 2. Tell me about the person who wants to give them closure. Page of Wands, 3 of Cups, Judgment. I'm feeling friendship, but I'm also feeling I don't know, that would be kind of odd, but like a third party coming through, like the other person. I don't know, let's see. 9 of Wands, Justice, so I'm getting, this could be a fire sign, this could be a Libra, a Sag, or Scorpio. I feel like there's some type of betrayal though. Some type of betrayal. Lovers. 2 of Cups. I feel like this person either betrayed you or felt betrayed or was a part of a betrayal. And yeah, it's like this third party thing is really sticking out to me. So this could have been even like a friend group, and maybe one person took the other person's side, or they lied on you or something. So let's just give you an idea of the scenario that's coming through, so you'll know what situation we're talking about, okay? Yeah, and it's almost like, you know how else this card reminds me of? Eve and the apples and temptation. And you have Judgment here too. Did a friend betray you with a lover? I'm getting that too. I hope not. That's horrible. I mean, it happens. The Hangman, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Well, they regret it. They regret it. They want... I feel like you blocked this person and not the other way around. I feel like you blocked them and they feel like they'll do whatever to have you back in their life. Like, they just want the suffering to end. They want, like, you not being around has been karma in itself. Why is Judgment here? The Empress. It's almost like this person wanted your spot, or I don't know. It's really weird. Why is the Three of Cups here? Knight of Cups. It feels like this person was tempted or deceived into this betrayal. Why is the Lovers here? Nine of Cups. Or they picked the wrong friend to side with. Now you have Three of Wands for Two of Cups. Yeah, it was some type of like a triangle of people, Three Cups. This is feeling like either a friend group or a betrayal by a friend and a lover. King of Wands. Why is it Nine of Wands here? Four of Wands. Money might even been involved in this somehow. Or this person thought they were going to get money or get to be Empress status. Like, it was something. I'm also feeling like the story of like Lilith and Adam and Eve. Like, so Lilith pretty much just didn't want to be submissive to Adam. I don't know the whole story, but I'm just going to give you a gist of it. So Lilith didn't want to become submissive to Adam, right? So she was pushed out of the Garden of Eden, and her children were with her, and then Adam somehow got involved with Eve. Like, so Eve, the story is, Eve is from his womb or whatever. I don't know where Lilith came from. I don't know if she's from his womb too or not. But not his womb, his rib. And then, but she wasn't submissive either, because she took the temptation of the apple. She let, so it's almost getting like somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side. Whether this was a friendship or some type of love triangle, it feels like you were ousted, and then it was just the two of them. And then either the friend or the lover realized that it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. And you have the Emperor at the bottom. I feel like this person is realizing that it was them all along projecting. King of Wands, Hierophant. They broke, it's like they broke either girlfriend or bro code, or they broke their commitment or vows to you. Why is Ten of Swords here? Tower. It was an abrupt ending. I think because you were surprised by this. It feels like a betrayal. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you found out the truth. It feels like a really heavy betrayal. Or your friend could have been made friends with like a frenemy. Somebody that you didn't mess with. It's really giving just lack of loyalty. Whether this is a friendship or a love relationship. Why is Justice here? Seven of Wands in the World. I almost feel like this person feels like they almost want you to punish them. Like, they feel punished by not having you in their life anymore. But they almost want, you haven't said anything to them, I think, before all this, since all this came out. And I feel like they just wish you would just talk to them, cuss them out, like put hands on them, something. Like they rather have a reaction than no reaction. Very interesting. Okay, so now we kind of have an idea of the framework, what is going on here. Let me pull an oracle card. I'm definitely gonna be pulling a love oracle for this group because it feels like it could involve some type of romantic situation. The Warrior. Yeah, it's giving the Lilith energy, like this turned you into like the dark feminine. Like I really feel like it made you a little bit tougher, a little bit hardened maybe, but for the better, okay? Because it almost makes you realize that yeah, who you can't trust, but also made you more reliable on yourself. Maybe you were too involved in this or gave this too much power, either the love relationship or even the friendship group. The Poet. It may have helped spark some creativity in you, because I feel like this almost like broke you open. It made you more vulnerable, but to yourself. And then we have Venom. Yeah, I could feel it. And the snakes keep up. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4 snakes, in this reading. That's what kind of reminded me of the Adam and Eve story, besides her holding the apple. Like, you may write music or just write, or be a creative writer. Because this situation do sound like it should be a movie or a hit love song. is giving Heartbreak Hotel. Like that type of energy. Let me see anything else that want to come out. The prayer. I feel like this situation put you on, probably put you on a spiritual path as well. Because it made you look at yourself like, how did I choose to have these type of people around me? Okay. So yeah, it made you do some self-realization, reflecting on yourself. Okay, so let's see if we can get now this person to give you the closure that you need. What message does pile two's person have for them? Or what type of closure does pile two need from this person? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune is popping up a lot today. I think it's all about divine timing. It's just like the healing process is coming full circle. It's completing, and it could have something to do with we're moving into eclipse season, so we're having the last eclipse in Aries, I think, this month, and then the next one will be, I believe, in Virgo. So you could look at those houses to see where this is happening for you. I feel like for a lot of you, it's happening in your 7th house, 11th house, maybe 3rd house. Or you could have a major, a personal planet in Aries or Virgo. So it would be like your sun, your moon, your rising, your Mercury, Venus, Mars. Those are personal planets. We got 9 of Swords. I think you kind of wanted to know, is this person, like, are you on this person's mind as often as they're on yours? And I feel like the answer is yes. Like, so much so that it's really bothering them. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, yeah. They're really, reeling from what they did. They're really beating themselves up about it. But also, they even want to just be able to put eyes on you. Like this, it feels like it's been a while. They probably check your social media. Or ask people about you that you guys may have in common. It's like they just really want to put eyes on you, watch you, and they can't. Like there's you put so much of a barrier between you and this person. They can't even get close. 6 of Swords, Page of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Judgment. I feel like they understand that you moved on. You're doing what's best for you. They just really miss your energy. Like you come off as a very caring, giving person. Be there no matter what type of person. Like you are a ride or die for your friends, your lover, whoever. And they really realize, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, like they realize that you were worthy. You were really worthy of happiness, peace, and love. Wise judgment here. Five of Swords, Two of Swords. They realized they did what they did out of... So originally they thought they were doing this to maybe be like a mediator or be diplomatic. So maybe, so this was 3 people were involved. So maybe the third person you didn't get along with, or you didn't know them as well, or it's something they thought they were trying to bring it together, like mediate something, or maybe introduce you to someone new, like bring somebody into your friend group that ended up destroying it. I don't know, but the Five of Swords is telling me they now realize that they may have had like underlying jealousy or envy and wanted to compete with you. They realize that now, but they thought originally that they were bringing 2 forces together. This is, oh yeah, that's really weird, because it's almost like this person orchestrated you 3 to be friends, or for you to be friends with somebody, but you were lovers with the other person, and then the lover and the friend ended up sleeping together or something behind your back. Or if this was all friends, they became closer to the other person and started doing spiteful or hateful things towards you. Was this person ever a real friend to Pile 2? 2 Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. I feel like they wanted to be, but they had other issues that they needed to deal with or work on, and they came up in this relationship. Like, you triggered something in them. So take that how it resonates. So I guess they did want to be your friend, but once you trigger them, it was almost like they wanted to get back at you. Moon, yeah, you really made them feel something. Moon, King of Swords. And they couldn't wrap their mind around what about you was triggering them. Okay, so, and the Empress is at the bottom. I feel like you're just who you are, but you know, some of us do have that way about just our presence triggers people. Okay. Alrighty, so let me find out what's the final outcome for Pile 2 and this person. I feel like you are at peace now. You're happy. You didn't realize maybe how much this person did pull on your energy, and yeah, I feel like feel like this is you. I feel like this is your energy. You're saying you're like, no, I'm good. I'm done. Like, I feel like you looking at it as a lesson learned, and yeah, you don't. You're like, I'm good. If they did change, if they did heal, I'm great. I'm glad for them, but I still don't want them in my life. Two of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So your energy is saying, yeah, I'm good. Like, I wish them the best, but I don't want them in my life. And their energy, of course, is I would like another chance. I would like to make this right. I would like to be honest, have honest conversation with you. The Hierophant. I feel like you made this person that, and I said that, I feel like you triggered them and you made them develop a spiritual relationship maybe, or go to therapy or see somebody professional. Page of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, you made them learn how to have better control over their emotions, because I feel like whatever you did or said to trigger them to make them betray you in this way, they're learning to calm that feeling inside them now and not react to it. Yeah, Four of Wands. They're feeling more secure in just who they are. So yeah, you definitely, I feel like this person and what they did to you sent you into some type of transformation as well, but you definitely awoken something in this person to go work on themselves, and now they have more of a solid emotional foundation within themselves. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile 2. Excuse me. If it resonated, please feel free to leave me a comment below. Helps me as a reader. Please like, share, and subscribe so you'll know when I post new videos. Oh, you know what? Real quick, because I said I was going to do this. I knew it was something I was forgetting. Let me pull some love oracle real quick for this situation, for those where this was a love scenario. I'm not surprised by what came out. Hold on, something's on the floor. Divine guidance. What? Okay, so changing. I'm working hard to change, to face up to all that I have been avoiding for so long. I know I need to do more, but I feel exhausted and tired. Your love is so inspiring to me to do the necessary changes in my life. Yeah. I say that you made this person look at themselves and why what you did or what you said to them was triggering. And I don't think there's anything wrong that you did, but it was just something that you said probably, and you probably just said it in just a regular conversation, but it turned something in that person. Okay, and I was saying that they thought that they were doing the right thing or whatever at first, but now they do realize now that they had like some type of insecurity and was jealous of you, right? So it says, I feel insecure about you. You treat me better than I ever have been treated. And I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I'm still struggling with my fears. I feel like I am not good enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. And then divine guidance. I'm amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. Divine is working behind the scenes. For us, if you look back at our journey, you will see it too. So that part is, I feel like a hope. They're hoping that you'll see them differently or give them another chance. Like I said, I don't right now. The energy that I'm feeling from you, pile two, you good. You like, I learned my lesson. I'm moving on. But this person, you were divinely put into each other's lives to trigger this healing. Okay, really for both of you. Okay, so now please like, share, and subscribe so you know when I post new videos. And I'll see you next time, pile two. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, pile three. You're starting at 1 hour and 46 minutes. 46. I guess it was 46 seconds. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I edit it. Okay, and you guys were Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted. First, I'm going to pull tarot to try to get an idea of who this person is that's coming through, that wants to give you closure. Maybe a little bit of what happened between you guys, and what they need to say to you now. And then at the end, we'll find out what the outcome is of the relationship. Will you guys have another relationship, or is it done? Please tell me about pile three's person coming through for closure. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, the Hierophant. Queen of Cups. I mean, I was getting somewhat mother because of the card. Obviously, is a pregnant woman, an Earth Mother. Let's keep pulling. 5 of Cups. I feel like whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, if it's not your mother, it felt like it just doesn't feel you got enough time with this person, or you didn't get to know them well. I'm not feeling like this person passed on. I'm feeling like they're still here. I don't feel that energy of I'm on the other side. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Wands. I feel like did this person give you up for adoption or left you? I don't feel like you were raised by your biological mother. Maybe they were too young to raise you. Maybe they had a crazy lifestyle. So I'm getting like this person was on tour. So maybe they were like a musician or something. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they weren't. It feels like a pregnancy that wasn't planned. Maybe didn't feel like they had a traditional way of raising you, or didn't have the funds to raise you. It's very specific. 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Or your mother could have had either mental health issues, or your mother could have even been mentally disabled in some way, and so they didn't have the capacity to even raise you. Why is it Seven of Cups here? Empress. And the King of Cups. Empress, Hermit, and King of Cups. So it's given, I told your father I was pregnant and he ran away. And I was left alone. You know what this is reminding me of? I don't know if any of you watched. And wasn't that show called Black Swan or something? Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. I don't think it was called Black Swan, but I think it was a book, right? And then they just made a show out of it, and it got canceled after one season, which I don't know why. It was such a good story, but it's about this woman who she passes away, and black cake. She bakes a black cake and she puts it in the freezer for her children to find after she passed away. So the black cake was a traditional cake that she would, bake all the time. So after the funeral, they thawed out and they cut it open, and she left them a note and like a USB flash drive, and she starts telling them her story, and it goes on all these twists and turns. I'm talking about like murder, SA, having a child given up for adoption, having her life took all types of twists and turns. And she ended up dying from, I think she had like a tumor, like cancerous tumor in her brain. So it kind of took her really fast, like within less than a year. She had a strange relationship with her two daughters. One you don't even find out about until like halfway through the series. And she gave her up for adoption because she was created during an essay, right? And then she didn't really have a good relationship with her daughter because her daughter, she was non-traditional. Like, she didn't want to do a traditional job. She was an artist. So, of course, her parents, both of her parents were, like, I think lawyers or something like that. So, of course, they wanted her to have a really good traditional job that she could take care of herself. And then she also came out as a lesbian on Thanksgiving, like I think like the year before her mother died, and like they didn't treat her well, when she told them that, and so she kind of separated herself from her family, and she didn't come back until after her mother passed away. So it was a lot to unpack there. But that's the energy I'm feeling. I'm getting the energy that you were not raised by your biological mother or father, or maybe some of you, because it says Hermit and Father of Cups. So some of you, maybe mom walked away, but dad raised you. But I'm getting for a good majority of you weren't raised by your biological parents, and you don't have the closure. Like you don't quite know why you were given up for adoption, or maybe other family members raised you. You were told a story, but you don't feel like it's legitimate, or you found out once you got older that it wasn't the truth. So now you want closure with that. Like you want, I still feel like you don't have any communication with her, or she communicates with you, but she doesn't tell you the truth. And I feel like sometimes we want the truth, and don't realize that person telling us the truth really is them having to relive the hurt again. And that was one of the reasons why the mom got triggered when her daughter was like, I'm gay. Because she had a really, really close friend that ended up being gay and actually had a crush on her, and their relationship kind of changed, because of that, and they ended up not speaking for many, many years. But it was more of a culture thing, and just the fear and the timing that, not with her daughter, but with her friend. It was the timing, it was like the 60s or something like that. And it was just like, okay. They were black and Jamaican, and and it was just like culturally that wasn't accepted, and in that time in society it wasn't accepted. Like, she loved her friend, she cared for her friend, but she just was like, why would you choose that? Like, our lives are already difficult. So she just wasn't understanding of it, and it hurt her friend's feelings. So I say all that to say, I don't feel like your mother is hiding stuff from you, to necessarily hurt you, and she even knows that's hurting you, but it hurts her more to have to relive this and tell her story. That's the energy I'm picking up on. Why is this 5 of Cups here? Sun, Page of Wands. Even though they were sad and often depressed by not having you in their life, it feels like they kept tabs on you. So like I said, you may have even just went to your grandparents. It seems like there was still some type of communication, even if you didn't know your mom was checking in on you, or your grandmom, or your aunt, or whoever adopted parents. I feel like, because I'm seeing a mom kind of like look at pictures of you and seeing that you were just like this happy, bright child. And it's almost like I'm getting emotional. Like, and this scenario does not fit my life at all, but I'm literally like about to cry, because I feel like I'm feeling your mom. She was happy that you were happy and that you were growing up to be a good person, but she still had the sadness that she didn't have anything to do with that. Let me get myself together. This right here is why I don't go to funerals, because I could like barely know the person. I could be going to support somebody else and I will fall apart like I knew the person and they were in my life every day. It's so crazy how deep I could feel other people. It can be very draining at times though. So, still trying to figure out how to put boundaries in for myself, because I do really absorb people's energy. But I guess that's why I'm able to do this. So, yeah, they really just wish they could have been a part of your life. I really feel like they made the best choice they thought for you. Okay, let's see. Let me pull Oracle first, and then I'm gonna see what this mother figure has to say. Tell me about pile 3, the bridge, the river, the bridge, Anima Mundi. I feel like they do have an emotional or psychic connection to you. So they may try to talk to you telepathically in your dreams. I'm also getting you like to swim. So maybe when you're swimming, they try to talk to you. I don't know. I don't know why this is, but something about water helps spirit talk or spirits talk more easily. I don't know. I said in a prior video, I think it was one that I posted a couple days ago, that I get my best meditation in when I'm sitting in the tub, like in like Epsom salt, a salt water bath. And I mean, I'm a water sign. I have a lot of water energy in my chart. So for me, that it just makes things clearer for me. So maybe when you're swimming, that could be the same for you. Like you're able to hear more of your, not just your subconscious, but other spirits and stuff talking to you. And then the storm. I feel like they've been trying to express their emotions to you, like why this happened. It's almost like they're saying a storm came. It's something out of their control. Something happened. It was out of their control. The bridge, the river. For some of you, it could have been even like something like a natural disaster where your mother lost everything and she had to kind of go away to get herself together, or like she just didn't. I'm getting like she could have been young, could have, like I said, mental issues, or maybe even just medical illnesses, health issues. And then she didn't have a solid home for you. It might have been due to a natural disaster, something out of her hands. So it could even be war too. There was war in your home country. It was something where she had to just think what was best for you, because she couldn't provide what you needed. All right, let me find out. What does pile 3's person, what's the message they want to convey to them? What type of closure do they want to give them? The Moon, 3 of Cups, Ten of Swords, they definitely don't feel like they ever stop being your mom. They feel like you are always connected. And that's why I said I feel like she comes through to you when you're in water, or maybe when you're asleep. She feels still connected to you. 6 of Pentacles. If you have the gift of clairvoyancy or clairaudience or something, that she may have passed that down to you. Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. And I also picked up in the beginning of the reading that she was going on tour or something. Like her lifestyle was not fitting of raising a child. So she could be a musician, some type of artist, and you have a similar gift. Full Ace of Cups. Yeah, she wants, I feel like she wants to come through to help you with that. To mother you now in a different way. Like she knows that I'm not who you will look to or call mom. You already have somebody that you call mom, but she wants to see where she can get in. Like where can I fit into your life now if you'll have me? And I feel like she wants to help you with your career or this gift that you have that she also has. So it's like if she's a musician and you're a musician, she wants to show you how to maybe deal with record companies or just deal within the music business, period. And then also help you grow your gift, enhance your gift. So I feel like she's like, I'm in a better place now. I know you're an adult, but this is the way that I want to be a part of your life now. If you'll have it. Queen of Swords. Yeah, they just want to be able to talk to you. Eight of Swords. I feel like they don't want. They know that they're not the victim. Maybe they tried to play that in the past. Like maybe they tried to turn this decision on others or made it seem like they were forced to maybe. And she's like, I don't want to portray that anymore. I don't want you to feel like a victim, or I don't want to feel like a victim, or vice versa. I want us to be able to communicate honestly, clear, and I also feel like she's like, I don't expect you to, I don't expect you to like fully embrace me right away. I know I have to learn. Two of Swords at the bottom deck. I have to gain your trust. So she understands the dynamics of why you maybe like, I need to know more. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Judgment. I really feel like for most of you guys, your parents were just young. I'm also getting, for some of you, it was religious. The parents were against it. They were, had you maybe, well, not maybe, they did. They had you out of wedlock. So the mom was forced. Forced to give you up. Like, and in that show I was telling you about, that's what happened with her first child. Like I said, it was a result of SA. She was really young. She was actually on the run. I don't want to tell you too much. If you have Hulu, go watch Black Cake. Yes, unfortunately, it kind of leaves it a little open-ended because they canceled it for some reason. I don't know why, because the reviews are really good. But she didn't have money. She was working to try to put herself through school. So she ended up going to live at, what do they call that? where nuns live. It's going to tip my tongue. I think it starts with a C. Anyways, where she lived with the nuns, and the nuns were selling the babies. They weren't even just giving them up to adoption. They were selling these kids. It was a little bit of some shady stuff going on. And she actually kind of changed her mind and tried to run away with the baby, but I feel like I forget what happened. I think she got caught or something like that. So she eventually knew that it was best. She just didn't like the way that the nuns were going about it. But she just knew she was in no place to raise this child, and so that's kind of what I'm getting from her. That's what she's trying to tell you that happened. She was completely against it. Like I said, she even felt like she was the victim at one point because she was almost forced into this. She was being judged harshly by society and family, and but she now knows, being older, that probably was the best thing to do for you, and that she wasn't necessarily a victim. Maybe it wasn't done in the best way to her and her emotions and everything, but she now realizes that, because this feels like this happened a while ago. I feel like you're at least in your mid-20s to older. So I feel like she now, I feel like you're probably even older than that because, well, I mean, I guess if you come from a religious family, it doesn't matter. It's still in, early 2000s, they still might have felt like you shouldn't have a baby out of wedlock. But I'm getting this feels more like 80s, 70s. So you would be in your 40s or 50s, maybe. But say how it resonates. And so now she just like, I don't really want to. I feel like she was being self-absorbed about me. This wasn't fair to me. And now she realizes, okay, well, the real person that didn't have any say in this situation was you. So she's coming through like a little bit apologetic and telling you, like, it was out of my control. I'm not taking responsibility. I shouldn't have been, probably having sex. But I do now feel like I did the best. Made the best decision because you turned out really well. Okay. Did I pull Oracle yet? I don't know. I'm gonna pull Oracle. What does Pile 2's person need to say? You have the nectar, the ocean. It's something about water here, and even that show that I'm talking about, water was a big part of it. Like they lived near the water. She was trying out to be an Olympic swimmer when something tragic happened and completely flipped her life around. But yeah, and maybe that's the talent. Maybe your mother was going to be an Olympian or athlete or something. Or it could just be shapeshifter in ocean, nectar. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like shapeshifter, meaning like she changed her mind from I'm not the victim in this, that you were the one that probably not suffered but had the most questions. Yeah, the lover, the nectar, the ocean. But she sees that you turned out to be wonderful, and you, like I said, you have the same gift or talent that she has. The shadow. I feel like she's battled the shadow now. Like I said, that she was carrying that Eight of Swords energy stuff, and maybe that's why you guys couldn't have clear communication, is because she was making it about her when you talked, and you're like, I'm still the, you know, I'm an adult, I'm still the child in this situation, and I need you to take responsibility. Division and orphan. Jeez. Well, the one orphan in the vision, I feel like, again, that's saying, like, this was divine. I feel like she feels like this happened in your guys' life as a divine guidance of not just her life but yours. Like, it put you where you could be successful, where you could thrive. So she feels now that it was divine guidance that just, you know, stepped in both of your lives. Okay. And then real quick, I'm gonna read on with the future of your relationship with your mom or this mother figure. I mean, I know I read it as if this was the mom because that's just what I was getting. But it could be a mother figure, somebody you look to for guidance, and maybe they disappointed you in some way. What's the future of pile 3? Mom. Magician, 3 of Cups. I think you guys you're gonna have a good relationship moving forward because you're gonna find common ground. Like I said, it's that talent or that skill that you have. They're gonna help you hone in on that, or how to navigate that. Eight of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Cups. I feel like you guys may have a couple hiccups in the beginning, because I feel like you guys trigger each other a little bit. I also feel like you have more than one lifetime is with this person. She may have not always been your mother, or you her daughter or son, but I feel like you guys, this is not your first rodeo. 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, yeah. And they have Justice at the bottom of the deck. So I think it's going to be a few hiccups at first. A few more little things that you guys need to get out. How you feel about one another and the circumstances that have happened in the past. But once that's all out the way, it's not to say you'll never have another argument again. Of course you will. But it'll be way smoother, more happiness moving forward. Yeah, 6 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the Fool. I feel like it's going to be a more give and take relationship, and more peace and happiness, and just a new start, a fresh start. Okay. Yep, so that's what I have for you, pile 2. Go watch Black Cake, it's good. Or read the book. I don't know who the author is, but I think the book had the same title, Black Cake. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you know when I post new videos. And yeah, that's all. Take care, pile 3. Bye-bye.